It is officially 2025, and it's looking like a big year for Nintendo. Not only is it Mario's 40th anniversary, but the Switch 2 was just revealed a few days ago, alongside a sneak peek of a new Mario Kart game, which is insane. And I made a list of Mario Kart characters that we need for Mario Kart 9, so make sure to go check out that video if you haven't seen it already. In this video, I'm going to be making a list of games that I think should be on the Nintendo Switch 2 or have potential to be on this console. So these games are just my opinions or games that I think would be really cool to get into the series of. But yeah, make sure to leave your opinions down in the comments below. And without further ado, let's get into the video. The first game I would really like to see is a new 3D Mario game. Whether it's an entirely new game or a sequel to Odyssey, I really don't know, but I think either of those would be amazing. We could even get like an HD remake of Super Mario Galaxy 2, and I would be completely happy. That was an amazing game. I just think any new 3D Mario game for the Nintendo Switch would be amazing. We are due for a new 3D Mario game. It's been 8 years since we got one, if you don't include All-Stars counting as one since it's just remakes, and Bowser's Fury. When the heck did that even come out? Anyway, yeah, I think it would be amazing to have a new 3D Mario game. They could have so many new features and cool worlds like we have in Odyssey that we have never seen in a Mario game before. The Kirby franchise is a series I've wanted to check out for a little while now, and everyone says how good Forgotten Land is, so that makes me want to try it out even more. And what better way to introduce me to the series would be a Switch 2 game. I think that would be a perfect way to introduce the series to me, as long as the game is good. But yeah, put in the comments if this is a series that I should check out and is worth me picking up a copy of one of these games. I definitely think this would be a cool series to get into. I don't know too much about this, so I can't go on for it as long as I can with other series, but I do think we could have some cool ideas, and I'm always open to new Nintendo games, and especially 3D level games. I really like those. Make sure to put in the comments if I should pick up one of these games. I certainly think I should, but yeah, I'm always open to new Nintendo games, and I really think it would be cool to get a new Kirby game, even a 2D one for the Nintendo Switch 2. I've always really enjoyed playing the 2D Donkey Kong games, whether it's Country Returns or Tropical Freeze. I really like playing those, and what's better than 2D Donkey Kong is 3D Donkey Kong. I think a 3D Donkey Kong game would be an amazing addition to the Nintendo Switch 2. The only 3D Donkey Kong game we really have is Donkey Kong 64 for the N64, and I've only played like a really little bit of the game, like I hardly played any of it. So I really don't have an opinion on the game. I think a 3D Donkey Kong game would be super cool since, yeah, I kind of really haven't played a 3D Donkey Kong game. They could have some really cool ideas, and I also really like the world designs and the puzzle theme of the 2D game. So I think a 3D game would be amazing. I would definitely get that if it comes out. I think that's a great idea for the Nintendo Switch 2. Plus, we are kind of overdue for a Donkey Kong game. Our last new one was like Tropical Freeze or something. Ah yes, Luigi's Mansion, definitely one of my favorite bunch of games from the Mario series. These games have really unique puzzles and really cool just like gameplay overall. I love this series a lot. We did just recently get Luigi's Mansion 2 HD on the Switch, so I think it would be cool to have a new Luigi's Mansion game for the Nintendo Switch 2, whether it be called Luigi's Mansion 4, or I'm not even sure off the top of my head. You could call it really anything. But yeah, I would really like to see a new Luigi's Mansion game. They could add a bunch of features from like the first 3 games and add them like all to make one really big game. We could have some new portrait ghosts, and even if they had multiple mansions like how they did in Dark Moon, I think that would be super cool. As long as it's not mission based, because that's what made Dark Moon not as great of a Luigi's Mansion game. Still my favorite overall though. But yeah, a new Luigi's Mansion game would definitely be an amazing addition to the Nintendo Switch 2. Animal Crossing is a series I've thought about maybe getting into, but I can never really tell because I'm not sure like how the game works, and I really don't know anything about this series. Animal Crossing being one of the only cozy games I really ever hear about, other than Stardew Valley, is just, I feel like it looks pretty fun. Maybe it could just be like for relaxing and not an actual like adventure or game that I would really play for like tons and tons of hours throughout my day. But yeah, it definitely seems like a relaxing kind of game. But I really have no idea what to expect from the series. But I do think the way I could get into this series would be a new Switch 2 game. A Switch 2 Animal Crossing game would be just a game that I would like to try out for myself to get into this series, because I have really no idea how these games work, and yeah, I'd like to get into the series. Splatoon is another series just like Kirby that I would be super into getting a game for. But I think one of the things that really set me off for not really wanting to get the Splatoon 3 is that there was really no multiplayer, so I couldn't play with any of my friends. I think if they had multiplayer, I would have actually picked up a copy of the game or actually wanted to get it. But yeah, I wish there was multiplayer, and I think that would be a really good addition for Splatoon 4 if it comes out on Nintendo Switch. I think that would be a really cool, just new game, and especially a multiplayer. Like, all I saw was a trailer for this game back when it was coming out, and I really thought this game looked super fun. Like, just like spraying the ink over the whole course to fill it up with as much ink as you can seems like a really cool basis for a game, and like even like a paintball game. Like, that's just a cool idea for a Nintendo game. And I really think if they had multiplayer, I definitely would have picked up the game, but they didn't, and I hope they have Splatoon 4 with multiplayer on the Nintendo Switch too. I think since we just got Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I think we could maybe expect a new Pokemon spin-off game coming soon to the Nintendo Switch too. And yeah, I would be really into getting a new one. I really did like Pokemon Snap, new Pokemon Snap that is. Pokemon Snap came out on the N64 a long time ago. Yeah, I did really enjoy that game, and I don't know of any other spin-off games. I know like there's Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, but I don't know if they have that on Switch. I think they do, but I don't know when that came out. But yeah, I think a new spin-off game, I'm really not sure what we could get. I don't really think I'd be into getting a Mystery Dungeon game, but yeah, I really don't know what kind of Pokemon spin-off we could even be looking for. But yeah, I think a new Pokemon spin-off would be an amazing idea. I'm really into the Pokemon series and games, so I really don't know what it would be that we would get, but I think that would just be super cool to get a spin-off game. But yeah, we just got Scarlet and Violet, so I would not be expecting a new generation game, like a mainline Pokemon game anytime soon, maybe in a few years. I'm not sure, but I do think we could maybe expect a Pokemon spin-off game. Is it just me, or does Nintendo hate the Mario Baseball series? Like, we are way overdue for a Mario Baseball game. I really don't know why. The last game we got was like the Mario Baseball and like the 3DS, and it wasn't even just baseball. It was like 5 sports compiled into one game, and ended up seeming like some filler junk because Nintendo couldn't think of a new game to make. And that game wasn't even good, although I did play the crap out of that game. Yeah, we don't talk about that. The last good Mario Baseball game we got was Mario Super Sluggers on the Wii. Like, where are my Mario Baseball games? And I really hope we have a new Mario Baseball on the Switch too, because it is about time we get a new Mario Baseball game. Like, these games are super good too. Like, I don't know why Nintendo stopped making them. Like, and they still make golf, soccer, and tennis. Like, where's the baseball at? But yeah, all I'm saying is we definitely need a Mario Baseball for Switch 2. Smash Bros is such a good series, and I know a lot of you are going to be like, Sakurai already announced that there probably won't even be a new Smash Bros game, and I do agree with that, but I do still think there might be a small chance that we could still get another Smash Bros game. The series has done really well for Nintendo, and I just think this is like a really fun series. I've really liked playing this game a lot, and I just feel like a new Smash Bros game would really be a great way to introduce more characters, even though I'm really not sure what characters. I did make a short on that, so make sure to go check it out. And yeah, but I do think we could have some really cool characters added, and I do think a new Smash Bros game would be awesome for the Nintendo Switch 2, even though it's really not likely. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you really enjoyed it, and tell me in the comments, what games do you guys think Nintendo will be releasing on the Nintendo Switch 2, and what games do you think we will be seeing in the near future? And I hope you really liked this video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, so if you would please subscribe, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Happy New Year's, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.